So big toes together, knees nice and wide. Any variation with your arms that feels good for your body here. Soften your forehead to the ground. Soften your hips towards your heels. And let your breath expand into the space of your back body. Use your breathing to stretch and open across the back of your body. And just notice as you start your practice here, right, face down to the ground, child's pose, curled up like a little ball here. If there's anything that you would like to set down to move more wholeheartedly, more open-heartedly into the days ahead. For many of us, that's a holiday weekend ahead, maybe some time with family. Is there anything you would like to set down here while you're face down to the ground, heart down to the ground, curled in this little child's pose ball? And just reflecting on that, take a deep breath in. And exhale, set it down, offer it up. How can you make space? One more deep breath in. Deep breath out. When you're ready, walk your hands in towards your knees and roll up. So your head is going to curl into your chest. Your eyes stay closed. Roll up. So slow, vertebra by vertebra. Your head will stack up last. Sit on your heels. If that's not comfortable, sit however it is. Once your head is over your heart, is over your hips, inhale, circle your arms up over the top of your head, palms meet. And exhale, gather your hands down your midline, back to the center of your heart center space. And then blink your eyes open. Yay, okay. Roll off to one side, lie down on your back. You might want a belt. You're gonna do happy baby, and if things are feeling like they need a little extra love, grab your belt. Otherwise, grab your foot or grab your thigh. You can do that if you don't have a belt. You can loop the belt around your foot if grabbing the foot is not an option for your body right now. Pull your right thigh wider than your torso. And then drop awareness down into your pelvis. And let's take some little pelvic tilts, just tucking and untucking your pelvis. So I think most of us are gonna notice that we're kind of tucked under here and moving into this full range of tuck and untuck. You can feel where it's sticky, where it wants to move from that tuck position. So you can find something a little more in between the two. So back out of your tuck. Pull the right thigh down a bit more. And then straighten your left leg and just take a few breaths here into your healthy hips. Reach out like you want to stand on the wall in front of you with the sole of your left foot. Lift your chest to your chin, nod your chin just a little into your chest. Last breath. And then ease your way back. Feet on the mat, switch sides. Simple, simple. Grab your left thigh, grab your left foot. Maybe loop a strap around it if this is a hard reach for you. And then before you straighten your right leg, notice your pelvis, and we'll drop our consciousness down into the pelvis and tuck and untuck. And just notice where your pelvis wants to go and where it feels a little stickier to move. Navigate between like a little bit of a cat and a little bit of a cow down at the level of your pelvis and your lumbar. And then find something that's a little more between the two. And then straighten your right leg. Deep breath in. Pull your left thigh wider than your torso. Deep breath out. Feel as though you're going to stand onto the wall in front of you with the sole of your right foot. Lift your chest to your chin, nod your chin to your chest. Take one more deep breath in. Deep breath out. Awesome, and then bring both feet back to the ground, and we're gonna start to build a little heat here. So grab your shins, rock and roll back and forth 3 times, little ball, rock and roll. Keep your head off the ground so you don't roll over your neck. And then on that 4th one, cross your ankles, step or hop back into plank, top of a push-up. Yeah, good. Push the floor away, feel your shoulder blades wide, your core buoys, your sacrum up, up, up. Awesome, and then look forward and jump to cross your ankles and sit. Grab your shins, rock back, rock forward, plant your hands, plank. Broad shoulder blades buoy your belly up to your sacrum. And then let's put this on repeat, just once more, switching the cross of your legs. So once with the right ankle in front, cross, sit, rock. And then once with your left ankle in front to plank, and then cross, roll. And then we'll add on. So right in front, cross, plank. 1 push-up, knees up or down. Nice, Marie. And then sit, cross your legs, rock back. Switch, left ankle in front, plank. 1 push-up. Knees up or down. Cross your legs, sit, rock back, switch. 1 more each side. And then rock back. Don't worry, we're done with push-up, but let's go plank. Hold plank. Spin all 10 toes towards the left wall. Each in their own lane, each leg, each foot. And then reach your left arm out and up. Side plank. Can you look up to your left thumb? Yeah, good. As you exhale, left hand down. Switch toes to the right. Sweep your right arm up, side plank. Each foot in their own lane. Back to plank. And then jump forwards, right ankle in front of left. Sit yourself down, rock it back, switch. Left in front of right, plank. Spin your toes right, open your right arm. Side plank, left hand down. Back. Toes spin left, left arm up, inhale, side plank, you got it. Back to plank. Left in front, cross those ankles. Rock and roll, 1 more each side, right in front. Toes left, right side plank. Plank. Toes right, inhale, right arm up, left side plank. Come on back. Right ankle in front, roll back, last time, left in front. Roll onto your left hand, side plank, look up. Plank. Roll your toes left, left arm up, right side plank. Plant your hand, plank, down dog. Good. And take a few deep breaths, any little wiggles or treads or whatever you might need in your first dog. Feel what opened with that warmth you just created. Beautiful. With your next exhale breath, look forward and walk your feet forward. Come into ragdoll pose. Grab opposite elbows. Drape forwards and sway. Sway down. Let go of those elbows. Keep your feet about outer hips width, a little wider. Almost as wide as your mat. Bubble salutation. So come down low into a squat and bring your fingers to the sides of the mat like you're making a big soap bubble with big bubble goo on the ground. And as you inhale, you're going to slowly circle your arms, push into your heels, rise up all the way, scoop your palms up, lift your heart up, look up. And exhale your hands down to your heart, move your bum back, sit back, squat. Bring your hands wide, like you're in a big dish of soap detergent. You're gonna blow a bubble. Inhale, reach it up. Scoop your palms up, lift your heart up, look up. Exhale, gathered in and down, hips back, like malasana. You can turn your feet out a little here if you need to. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, or you can widen them. Sometimes that can really open up the range of movement in the hips and the ankles, turning the legs out, widening the feet. Yeah, that looks good. Last time, inhale, bubble salutation. Like you're building a sweet little bubble around yourself. A little padding, a little protection. Big rainbow aura. You might need it this weekend. Okay, fold forward, grab opposite elbows, sway it out. Let go. Walk forwards towards the top of your mat, big toes touch. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, circle your arms, rise to stand. Get into that rhythm of the breath. Exhale, hands to your heart, pelvic floor tones in and up. Inhale, circle your arms, look up. Exhale, fold forwards, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift, Ardha. And as you exhale, step, hop, float, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And we'll meet back in down dog when you are ready. Nice, beautiful up dogs. 3 breaths. Steady your body. Expand your breath. Roll your inner thighs back. Yes, to lift your sitting bones up. Look forward. Step, hop, or float. Top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold forwards. And inhale, circle your arms, rise. Exhale, hands to your heart, pelvic floor, Mula Bandha. Like a flare up towards the upper palate of your mouth. Inhale, reach, circle, look up. Exhale, bow. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. And inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. 3 deep breaths. Move your ears in line with your biceps. Take a breath there. Feel how the back of your heart can yield towards your breastbone. And then look forward. Step, hop, or float where you're looking as you exhale. And inhale, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Yep, exhale, fold. Inhale, circle your arms, push into your feet, rise. Exhale, hands to your heart. Feel that spark of Mula Bandha, your pelvic floor toning in and up, up, up. Inhale, circle your arms up. This time, Utkatasana, so bend your knees, brush the floor. This is how low we're gonna stay. Now just lift your arms. Yes, 5 breaths. Can you get a little lower? Except for you, Colleen, you're good. You're in the hot seat. Yes. And then lift your heart a little higher, like you're gonna catch a flying trapeze. 1 more breath. Gorgeous, Jen. As you exhale, fold forwards, Uttanasana. And then inhale, half lift. And then just walk your feet like a tiny bit back on your sticky and come into Malasana with your feet together. So keep your feet together, bend your knees forward, widen your knees, reach your hands forward. And just, again, like you started in child's pose, you can even put a block as a headrest here. Take a couple breaths. Use your breath. Use it to open up your back, like you're stretching a canvas. Feel your back expand as you inhale and soften towards your abdomen as you exhale. Walk your hands in. If you have a headrest, move it back to forward fold. Plant your hands all the way to the ground at shoulder's width. Lean forwards into them. Lift your left knee towards your left tricep, like a doggy on a hydrant. Push the floor away. And then lower it and try on the right. So you're on your tiptoes. You're going to lean your weight into your palms. Push like you're pushing heavy furniture up a steep hill. Really push from your belly. And lift your right knee like a hydrant, like a doggy hydrant. And then take another breath. Lift, lift, push, push. You're moving furniture. Lower it. Good, chaturanga. Nice. Awesome, awesome. Up dog or cobra. Down dog. Right leg up, inhale. Right knee to chest, exhale. Stay here. Right knee, right elbow. Slide it down to the wrist. Slide it up to the elbow. 3, down to the wrist. Up to the elbow, 2. Good, down to the wrist. Up to the elbow, 1. Hug it in, step it through. Left heel down at an angle, warrior 1. Push down through your fingers, ignite your core, and then rise. Arms up. Keep your ribs hugging in and down. And then send your right knee forward. Press into your outer left heel. Awesome. 3 more. Deep inhale. Exhale, spiral your left ribs forward. 1. Gorgeous, deep breath in. Lengthen sacrum and tailbone down. 2. 1 more. Maybe palms touch, look up, inhale. Palms to the ground. Chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Down dog. Push the floor away, left leg up, inhale. Knee to chest, exhale. Knee to left elbow. Slide it down. Slide it up, 3. Slide it down. Up 2. Good, last time down. Up 1. Hug it in. Step it through. Right heel at an angle. Reach your hands back, root. Spark your core. Now push into your feet a little more. Release your hands, rise. And feel your core connected. So you're pulling these front ribs in and down towards your pelvis as you lengthen up through your heart. Awesome. 3 more. Deep breath in. Exhale, right ribs forward. Yes, inhale. Exhale, sacrum, tailbone down. Maybe palms touch, look up, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga, dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Up dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, down dog. 3 breaths. Push the floor away, lift your sitting bones. Next exhale, look forward at your hands, step up or vault yourself to the top of your mat, forward fold. Like you're pushing furniture up a hill. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, fierce pose. Exhale, hold. Sit a little lower, lift your heart a little higher, 2 more. gorgeous. Now as you exhale, fold forward over your legs, walk your feet back a little further, feet together, arms forward, squat, part your knees, bring out that headrest if you want it, reach your hands to the front corners, and set your head to the headrest, maybe lower it a notch or to the ground. Stay where you are or start to pull your hands back, triceps to shins, shins to triceps. One more breath. Lift your torso, plant your hands in if they're still out, shins to triceps, triceps to shins, hands shoulders width. Curl yourself into this tiny little shape and then experiment with shifting your shoulder girdle forward. Maybe you lift one or both feet, Bakasana. If you get both feet up, push the floor away. If you don't, just keep rocking your weight back and forth, experimenting like we experimented with pelvic rock. Rocking your shoulder girdle back and forth. If you're in crow, push the ground away, big toes connect. 3, 2, chaturanga on 1. Up dog, inhale or cobra. Down dog, exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale, walk your hands to the back of your mat. Plant your hands at shoulders width. Lean into them. Shoulders forward. Left leg up like a hydrant. Push like you're pushing heavy furniture, maybe tiptoe of the right foot, maybe point shoe of the right foot, maybe a little hop off the ground. 2 more. Bring it back down. Shake out your wrists, shake out your hair. Shake out your booty. Shake out your ear pods. When you're ready, side 2. So plant your hands at shoulders width. Lean in, so shoulders over knuckles, not just wrists, go forward. Yes, tiptoes, right leg, doggy hydrant. Push, you're pushing heavy furniture, you're moving things. Moving your body weight up. You gotta push, tiptoe or take some little hops like a straddle. 2 more. Push, push. You're pushing a piece of furniture the size of you. Move it. And then come back down. Ground your feet. Shake out your wrists. Shake out your hair. Shake out your booty. 1 more breath. Plank. Did you make it? Okay, good. Down dog. And then let's just set it free. Let the horses out of the barn. Sun B. Simple this time. Let's put it on repeat 3 times. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right foot through. Inhale, warrior 1. 1 breath. Right foot forwards. Chaturanga. You can always hold plank if your shoulders are resisting. Down dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale it through. Inhale, right heel down, warrior 1. 1 breath. Exhale, hold plank or vinyasa, you choose. Inhale, up dog if you're doing that. You got it. Exhale, let's meet, down dog, gorgeous. 3 breaths. Set your spine free, lift your tailbone. Happy puppy, lift your tail, perk it up. Open your heart, open your throat. Ears in line with biceps. And then look forward. Step, hop, or float where you're looking. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, just 1 breath. Exhale, fold. Inhale, gorgeous, half lift. Chaturanga. Or hold plank, inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog, inhale, right leg up. Push into your right inner hand. Keep it rooted as you step your right foot through. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, vinyasa or hold plank. Hold here, inhale. Exhale, down dog, we meet up again. Inhale, good, left leg up. Exhale it through. Left inner hand, roots, roots, roots. Inhale, rise. Virabhadrasana A. Exhale, vinyasa or hold, plank. Your choice. Good. Okay, down dog. 3 breaths. Feel your spine long and spacious and breathing vibrant, like when a traffic jam clears on the freeway. Feel your spine open, set it free, lift it high, open your heart. One more breath. Beautiful, look forward, step hop or float, top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold, last one. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold in half. Inhale, half lift. Chaturanga or whole plank. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale when you're ready. Down dog, right leg up, inhale. Ground right inner hand. Exhale, right foot through. Inhale, find your belly. And that spark, warrior one. Exhale, plank or vinyasa. Next exhale, we meet again, my friends. Gorgeous down dog. Inhale, left leg up. And exhale, hug it and root your inner left hand. Thumb and index, thumb and index. Spark your belly. Reach it up. Warrior one. Exhale. Vinyasa. Or hold steady. Next exhale, we meet again in down dog. Use your arms and your legs. Use the strength of your limbs to clear that vibrant, radiant space around your spine. In yoga, as we get stronger in our arms and legs, we can use them to create more space around the spine, around the organs, around the trunk. Really beautiful work. One more breath. Look forward, step hop or float where you're looking. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. And then Utkatasana, fierce pose. Hands to your heart in prayer. Twist. So hook your left arm across your right thigh. Bring your palms to prayer. Turn it, turn it, turn it. If you want to split it, draw your left outer armpit, outer shoulder, yeah, and then split it. Really move your left side of your back ribs towards the right wall. That will allow you to roll your right chest open without going into your shoulder joint. Move from your ribs, not your shoulder. One more breath. Pashasana, crouch down. Take your right hand to the floor behind you so you can get your heels down today. This variation on Pashasana. Yep. And then left palm faces the right wall. You're gonna open your right collarbone to the back of your mat. Flick your tailbone back a little bit. Feel how your whole spine starts to lift. And then take 3 breaths, focusing your exhale to your low belly. So you get that churning effect. Mobility around the guts, not just the bones and the ribs and the spine, but that mobility around our digestive organs. Soft, pliable belly. One more breath. And then you're going to just unwind yourself and come into a forward fold. So bring your weight forward again, separate your feet, about hips width. Either hold a belt or interlace your hands up over your pelvis. Pull your knuckles up. This is to prep those shoulder stand arms. Pull your knuckles up and then draw them forwards. Yeah, that's it, phone. Keep going, pinky fingers towards the floor direction. Yeah. And you can try that a couple times. Like pull your knuckles up. It'll kind of lift your torso off your legs even. And it really squeezes the scapula in. Then go forward with your pinky finger edge of your arms and bow your trunk to your legs. Relax any of the bottleneck, any of the traffic jam in your head and neck. Maybe baseball bat the arms in a micro mini circle here. Massaging with movement, scapula around on the ribs. They glide. Go the other way with your circling. Delicious. And then bring your hands to the back, palms up, face up, back of your knuckles to your shoulder blades or your back ribs. Walk your rib bones down your thighs. Push into the balls of your feet like you have high heel shoes on. Last breath. Release the weave of your fingers. Bring your feet back in. Utkatasana, the fierce pose, so arms up. Hands to your heart, twist left, right arm across. And then here we are, side two. Move your heart to your thumb knuckles. By bringing that right side of your back ribs, beautiful, to the left wall. Maybe slide across to the outer armpit or shoulder and then split. Find the movement down a level in your thoracic, in your upper ribs, so that your shoulders just go for the ride. You're not pulling your shoulder back so hard. And then crouch, Pashasana. Slide your left hand back behind your heels so your heels can draw down. Broaden your left collarbone, right palm faces left wall, and then turn your chest. Turn your belly. Take about 3 breaths here, really feeling that squeeze at the bottom of your exhale in your abdomen. Good, one more. And then you'll unwind and come back around into your forward fold. And one more time, reach your arms back, hold your belt or switch the interlace. Let's bend the knees a little. Pull your knuckles up, squeeze your shoulder blades in. And then reach your arms forward and over the top. Can you do that again a couple of times? So pull your shoulder blades in, lift your torso up a bit, squeeze, 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 and then forward and over the top. Like a pistoning action, a piston of a train. One more, inhale up. Last time this time. Exhale, fold. Take some deep breaths. Last one here. And then from here, let go. Bring the back of your hands to the back of your ribs or shoulder blades, palms face up. Wiggle your feet all the way in underneath you. Release your hands, come into that malasana. Knees part, feet together. Bring your triceps to your shins. Feel that push of your shins into your triceps. Maybe rock a little without even touching your hands to the ground in this little nugget shape. Build a rocking chair for yourself. Okay, and then we're gonna rock back and try to keep, relatively close shins and triceps, and then rock forward and see if you can come back. And rock a bit here. So the puzzle is to stay like a tiny little ball as much as you can. Yeah, and then you're going to plant your hands the next time you do this. So plant your hands. and come into crow. Maybe. You don't have to lift your feet. You could lift one. And then 2 more, rock back. Rock forwards. Bakasana. Yeah, good. And then rock back. Rock forwards. Bakasana. So much fun, let's do one more. Last one. Good chaturanga when you're ready. Nice, Joanne, yeah. Got better each time. Up dog or cobra. Down dog. Deep breath here. Okay, last standing sequence, right leg up. Open your right hip, bend your right knee. Draw your right leg up, step your right foot through for warrior 2. So left heel at an angle. Press down into your feet, left arm windmills up, over your head and back. Find your breath. Root down into your feet, descend this right thigh, gorgeous Marie. And then turn your ribs a little left, your collarbone. Yeah, that's it, phone a little left, good. Right palm up, reverse warrior 2. Inhale, and as you exhale, side angle, forearm to thigh. Left arm reaches around and up and overhead. Push into your feet, turn your ribs left. Take another breath. Inhale, reverse warrior 2. Exhale, side angle. This time bring your right hand to a block or the floor inside your right ankle. Reach your left arm up overhead. Press your right thigh back, turn your ribs left. Hold your ground, root through your feet. Awesome. Inhale, reverse warrior 2. Last time, exhale, right hand behind your right ankle. Press your right thigh back. It can be on a block behind your ankle here. 2, left arm up overhead. Come on up, straighten your right knee. Whoosh. Spin your 10 toes forward, reach your arms up, inhale. Exhale, swan dive into Prasarita, grab your ankles. If anyone wants a headstand, ground your head. You can either plant your hands or interlace your hands, you choose. Lean your weight forward, tiptoes. You can stay there on your tiptoes or straddle out and up. Another 3 breaths. And if you're on your head, exhale, straddle back down. Reach through your feet like landing gears, little antennae, find the ground softly. And then walk your hands forward, half lift. Spin your heels in, toes out, goddess pose. Palms up, bend your elbows towards the wall behind you. Yeah, I have been loving doing this one with little 1-pound weights, Velcro weights around my wrists. If you have Velcro weights and you want to try it now or another time, it feels so good in the shoulder, rotator cuff muscles. You can also go weight free. So like you're holding a flame, you don't want to drop. Go around, behind your ears, and forwards. Yeah. So let's just keep doing this for about 45 seconds. Nice. Try to keep your palm up. Feel if one shoulder moves differently than the other one. Good, and then about 45 seconds going the other way. So your fingers point back, keep the flame, don't drop it. This way, back through behind your ears and around. The texture of the movement will feel a little different if you have those weights. It feels really healthy for the shoulder. I tried this once with votives and I got candle wax all over the floor. I don't recommend it, but it was like a fun experiment. 5 more seconds. Good, straighten your knees. Spin your left heel back, warrior 2, reverse to lizard. Both hands down inside your right foot. Wiggle your right foot way over. Lower your left knee. Turn your right thigh out, toes out, knee out. You can stay up on your palms, lower to your forearms, grab your headrest here, or grab your foot here. Right hand to left foot. Yeah, nice. Two more. And when you're ready, gently, slowly unwind from that lizard. We'll meet back in a down dog when you're ready. Adho Mukha Svanasana, no rush. Take your time. Use your hands and your feet, your arms and your legs to create space in your spine. Space around your belly and your heart. One more breath. And then lift your left leg. Inhale. Open your left hip. Exhale. Bend your knee. Feel and breathe and make space. And then as you exhale, hug it in, step it through for warrior 2. Right heel at an angle. Come on up. Left thigh presses back, right ribs revolve, ready. Draw your left palm up, reverse warrior 2. Side angle, left forearm to left thigh. The right arm reaches up over your head. Left thigh back, ribs right. Inhale, reverse warrior 2. Exhale, side angle. Palm to a block or palm to the floor, you choose. And then right arm overhead. Left thigh left, ribs right. Breath slow and steady. Push into your feet, feel that support, that lift of the spine. Inhale, reverse warrior 2. And last one, hand behind your ankle on a block or behind your left ankle on the ground. And then take your right arm one last time over your head. Awesome. That's it. Keep leaning the upper back, pressing the pelvis through. Beautiful. One more. And then come on up. Straighten your left knee. Woohoo. Spin your 10 toes to the long edge of your mat. Arms up. Big swan dive. Catch hold of your ankles. Bend your knees if you need to. Catch your ankles. Good. If your head touches, push into it to preserve the integrity of your neck. Push. Stand into it. Hold your ground, space front, sides, back of your neck, even. You can stay there, or maybe this time walk your hands back like you're threading a needle. And you could headstand from here, but let's just stay. Let's just be here. Even if you're on the crown, you can root into your crown and do a headstand in your imagination where most of your weight is pushing into your hands and head, but you're not going to straddle up this time. Yeah. Good. 2 more breaths right where you are. And then when you are ready, reverse your fingers to point towards the direction of your toes. Yep. And then from there, walk your hands towards the long edge of your mat, half lift. And then from there, come on up, goddess pose. So goddess pose, toes. I'm gonna face you, it's just weird to have my back to you. Toes out, heels in. Okay, I grabbed my weights. If you have these too, grab them, yeah? These are, I think, like 1 pound. They're not much, but it's like nutrition for your rotator cuff muscles. Just a little load, the movement, the texture, everything feels a little different. 45 seconds, let's go. Yeah, nice, Marie, good. It's like flossing all around your rotator cuff. And this is from the Shaolin monks. Have you seen them? They do handstand on their fingertips. They're like acrobats and ninjas and amazing athletes. Holding a flame. Keep it going. Mm-hmm. The weight will slow the movement a little bit. And you might notice little asymmetries left to right you didn't notice without it. Okay, let's go the other direction. So reverse, 45 seconds. Mm-hmm. Hold the flame, try not to burn the house down. Like you have a little flame, a little votive candle in the palm of either hand. Don't drop it. Mm-hmm. Good, 15 seconds left. Healthy, happy shoulders. This is a great one for new moms if you're holding a baby in one shoulder all the time. Oh, good, straighten your knees, nice. Warrior 2, if you have these on, you can unvelcro them. Left knee bends. Reverse. Lizard. Cartwheel your hands down inside of your left foot. Lift your right heel. Ooh, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Lower your right. Left thigh turns out. You could put a headrest under your forehead. You could grab hold of your right foot with your left hand. Find the option that feels really good for your hips here today. And 2 more. When you're ready, let go of your foot. Ease your way back. Downward dog. Look forward, push the floor away with your hands so you get a little more space. And then jump to kneeling. Big toes together, kneeling, but knees wide. Saddle pose, walk your hands back behind you. Pick up your butt, Scoop your tailbone forwards and then lower your butt into the soles of your feet, like you're sitting in a saddle. You can prop up on your forearms. If your knees don't love this pose, you can take supported bridge instead with a block under your sacrum and your shins like vertical from the ground. If you want to come down lower, you could. If you want to put some props, like a pillow or blocks under you, you could. Let your shoulder blades and upper back really pull into the mat or the props. Keep a little spark in your low belly to scoop your tailbone forwards. It's like child's pose with the sunroof open. Couple more. Knees wide, big toes touch. Breathing space through your hip flexors. Do you feel that? Yes. Okay, good. When you're ready, chin to chest. Come on up, slow, slow, slow. Come on up and come back to down dog. Lift your right leg. Open your right hip, bend your right knee, flip your dog or hold where you are. If you're flipping the dog, you can hold wild thing or bend your left knee, slide your left heel in line with your right, drop your hips down for an inhale. And as you exhale, vault your hips up, squeeze your glutes, go up and around into Urdhva Dhanurasana, plant your right hand, and then flip your left fingers to point towards the direction that your right are pointing. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, hold there, phone. Good. Good. And then come back around. So left hand flips. If you are in wheel, wild thing will meet you. And then back into downward dog, ground both feet. Right leg down if you're in three-legged dog. Take a big breath in through your nose. Sigh it out through your mouth. Left leg up, inhale. Open left hip, bend left knee. Hold here or flip, wild thing. Left foot over the top. Wild thing could be shoulders stacking, or you could turn your right chest open more. From there, if you want to go on, ground your left heel. Slide your right heel in line with your left heel. Go down into your pelvis a little bit, into your hip hinge. And then exhale, squeeze your glutes to lift. You're reaching your left hand towards the ground. If it doesn't touch, you hold there. If it does, ground it. Flip your right hand so the fingers point the same way as your left. Bring your chest to your chin. One more breath. That's right. And then flip it back around. Right fingers forward. If you're in wheel, we'll meet in wild thing. Left hand down, three-legged dog will meet you here too. Left foot down. Take a breath. Push into hands and feet, use arms and legs. Look forward, jump through, and then bring your legs out in front of you. Reach your arms up, Dandasana. Slowly reach forward, just a little hair. Flex your feet, spread your toes, walk your sits bones back, one, and then the other. One more time, walk your sit bone back, reach your arm further forward. Reach your sit bone back, your arm further forward, and then go a hair further forward. Arms in line with ears, that's it, Joanne. Cast your belly as far over your thighs as you can. And then soften in. You could hold your feet. You could hold a block in front of your feet. Paschimottanasana. Slow down your exhales to quiet your mind. breath here. If you have a block, let it go. Bring your biceps and ears in line as you come back up. Flex your feet, spread your toes as you come back up. Pause. Rock your sitting bones back. Left sitting bone back, left wrist forwards. Right sitting bone back, right wrist forwards. One more. Left sitting bone back, left wrist forwards. Right sitting bone back, right wrist forwards. And then come up. Feel your inner groins rolling down to the ground. Dandasana. Really seated up on your sits bones. Reverse tabletop. Plant your hands. Bend your knees. Up we go. One more breath. Find your upper hammies. Sit yourself down for either supported legs up the wall. You could put a block under your pelvis or go to the wall and then legs up, or a shoulder stand. So let's grab all those props you'd like to have and set yourself up sweetly. So one way I like to support my neck to preserve the curve is 3 to 4 blankets. And you're gonna put them at the back of your mat. If you have a pillow or a bolster, that works great. You don't have to have a bunch of yoga blankets. Sometimes I'll just use one bolster, like one of those rectangle ones or a couch cushion. Something to beef up the support under your shoulders. And then I fold the mat over it. And basically the shoulders will line up here, the head will be here. Now if you don't wanna do a shoulder stand, I get it. You could do legs up the wall or head right into Shavasana. If you do, another prop you can use is your strap. So you'll measure out about a shoulder's width. If your shoulders are tight and it's hard for you to get your arms in like we did earlier, you might go wider because this might be, I don't want anyone to get stuck because I can't come through the Zoom and help you. So this might be too small of a bubble for some of you, your shoulder's width, so you could bring it wider. You'll know if interlacing and folding like we did in our forward fold was hard to loosen it up a bit. And then you're gonna set yourself up so that your shoulders line up with the edge of the fold and your head is on the ground. Okay, one arm is in the loop. When you roll back into plow, usually the shoulders will move back. So I always set myself up a little further towards my feet. Give yourself a little inch or so roll room. And then push down into your arms, bring your knees to your chest. Use your core to toss your feet over the top. That's when you'll put the other arm through the belt. And if your belt is too small of a bubble, you'll be like, oh, and you can just come out and move the belt or tighten it. Now, the most important action here is to get your upper arms under you. So wiggle, wiggle your shoulder blades in and your hands up your back. Lift one leg. Lift the other leg. Imagine your eyes are shooting out a laser beam and you don't want to cut off your toes. So if your toes are right over your laser beam, you'll cut them off. Bring them towards the wall in front of you, top of your mat. Firm your leg muscles, spread your toes. Use your legs to lift up off of your shoulders and neck. They will help. Like someone tied a string around the balls of your feet and is lifting you up, up, up. Maybe walk your hands down your back towards your shoulder blades. And then just notice the bottleneck, like where can you soften? Jaw. Back of the neck. Throat. Eyes. 2 more. Bring one leg in and down. Bring the other leg in and down, plow. Move the strap off. Come back to plow pose once you free yourself of the strap. And practice pelvic tilt in plow so you can tuck your tailbone towards your heels. And you can untuck your tailbone, lifting your sacrum taller up off your shoulders. Like we started the practice in Happy Baby, play with little tiny tuck and untuck and plow. And then reach your arms overhead towards your feet, hands towards feet, and roll down slowly. Use your core. Like you're rolling down in Paschimottanasana. Remember that reach sitting bone to wrist. And then lower your feet and just scoot yourself if you're on a bump of a blanket, roll back a bit, goal post your arms. Inhale nose. Exhale mouth. One more. You can stay on the blanket bump and come into Supta Baddha Konasana if that's cozy, or you can open it up and come into Shavasana. So like a little tiny baby inversion. Head is just a little few inches below your heart if you stay up on the blanket. If that's not comfortable though, open it, cover yourself with one of those blankets, and find your final relaxation pose. If you have an eye pillow, you can cover your eyes. Let go, let go, let go. Let all effort dissolve. Use your hands, if you're in Supta Baddha Konasana, to gather your outer thighs, soles of the feet to the ground. And if you're in Shavasana, bend one knee at a time, bring your feet to the ground. You can either roll to your right side and pause there a breath, or we'll make our way up a little differently today. Walk your feet forward, press into your forearms, and with your eyes closed, so it's really this internal focus, this moving meditation, tip into fish. So tip your pelvis forward, lift your heart up. You can keep your knees bent or straighten them, and take a couple breaths to open your throat, open your heart. Matsyasana, maybe walk your forearms in. On your right side, just chill out there, another breath. And then with your eyes still closed, can you come straight up the center to seated? If you're on your right side, use your hands to come up, and we'll all meet seated. So you can just find any kind of comfortable seat now. So with your eyes closed, gather the palms of your hands to your heart, prayer seal. And seal our practice with the sound of Om. Deep breath in. Om. head to your heart, bow in, humbling that finite space of the ego to that infinite space of the heart. And pause here. When you are ready, release your hands, lift your head, and open up your eyes. Thanks, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving, if you're celebrating Thanksgiving. And I'll be here all week as usual, so if you want to come get sweaty with us on Friday, 7:30 with the weights, Sunday Yoga Church, 10 a.m., all through this holiday weekend.